Welcome to Scenic Hunter. Today, we're kicking off something brand new, our very own travel quiz series. This is the first episode, and we're taking you on a journey across the world with 25 exciting questions. You'll have 30 seconds to answer each one, so stay sharp and see how many you can get right. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. Let's make this quiz adventure unforgettable together. Let's start this journey with a twist. Deserts aren't always hot. Which country is home to the world's largest desert? Adventure fact unlocked. The answer is Antarctica, a desert of ice and snow. Antarctica is technically the world's largest desert at 14 million square kilometers. A desert is defined by low precipitation, not temperature, and Antarctica receives very little rainfall or snowfall annually, making it a polar desert, much larger than the Sahara. Some cities divide neighborhoods, but one city divides continents. Which city stretches across both Europe and Asia? World wonder revealed. The answer is Istanbul, the bridge between two worlds. Istanbul straddles both Europe and Asia, separated by the Bosphorus Strait. The European side contains the historic Old City, while the Asian side, Anatolia, has been rapidly developing. It's the only major city that literally sits on two continents. Egypt gets the fame, but here's the challenge. Which country actually has more pyramids? Explorer's secret. The right answer is Sudan, home to over 200 pyramids. Sudan has over 200 ancient pyramids compared to Egypt's approximately 130. Most of Sudan's pyramids are located in the ancient kingdoms of Kush at sites like Meroe, Nuri, and Jebel Barkal, though they're much less famous than Egypt's iconic structures. From mighty empires to tiny treasures, what is the smallest country in the world? Hidden gem revealed. It's Vatican City, the tiniest nation on Earth. Vatican City covers just 0.17 square miles, 0.44 square kilometers, making it roughly 1/8 the size of New York's Central Park. With around 800 residents, it's both the smallest country by area and population in the world. Oceans shape our world, but which one is the smallest of them all? Explorer's clue unlocked. It's the Arctic Ocean, icy, vast, and the tiniest of the five. The Arctic Ocean covers about 5.4 million square miles, making it the smallest of the world's 5 oceans. It's roughly the size of Russia and is mostly covered by sea ice, especially during winter months. Let's dive into languages. Which language is the most spoken in South America? Travel Talk surprise! It's Portuguese, all thanks to Brazil's massive population. Portuguese is spoken by over 200 million people in South America, primarily in Brazil, which has the continent's largest population. While Spanish is spoken in more countries, 9 versus 1, Brazil's massive population makes Portuguese the most spoken language on the continent. Islands galore. Which country holds the crown for having the most islands in the world? Explorer's fact. The winner is Sweden, with an astonishing island count. Sweden has an estimated 267,000 islands that are at least 25 square meters in size. This Nordic country's unique landscape, shaped by glacial activity, has created its distinctive archipelago coastlines and thousands of lakes dotted with islands. Feeling the altitude yet? Which capital city is the highest in the world? Sky high reveal. The answer is La Paz, Bolivia, sitting among the clouds. La Paz sits at 3,500 meters, 11,500 feet above sea level, making it the world's highest capital city. Visitors often experience altitude sickness due to the thin air, and the city's airport is one of the most challenging for pilots to navigate. Stretch your imagination. Literally, which country spans the most longitudes on Earth? World record unlocked. The answer is Russia, covering nearly half the globe's longitude. Russia spans 11 time zones and covers about 171 degrees of longitude, stretching from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean. This makes it the country that covers the most longitude, nearly half of the world's 360 degrees. Alphabet lovers, this one's for you. Which is the only country in the world that starts with the letter O? Unique answer ahead. It's Oman, the only O nation on the map. Oman is the only country in the world whose name begins with the letter O. Located on the Arabian Peninsula, it's known for its desert landscapes, mountain ranges, and coastline along the Arabian Sea and Gulf of Oman. Time for some ancient wonders. Which of the 7 wonders of the ancient world is the only one still standing today? History unlocked. It's the Great Pyramid of Giza, the last wonder still standing tall. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built around 2580 to 2510 BCE for Pharaoh Khufu, is the oldest and only surviving wonder of the ancient world. Standing at originally 146.5 meters tall, it remained the world's tallest man-made structure for over 3,800 years and continues to amaze visitors with its precision and scale. Road trip time. What's the name of the legendary road that runs along California's coast from San Francisco to Los Angeles? Scenic Drive revealed. It's the Pacific Coast Highway, one of the world's most beautiful drives. The Pacific Coast Highway, PCH, also known as Highway 1, is a scenic coastal route stretching along California's coastline. Famous for its breathtaking ocean views, dramatic cliffs, and iconic stops like Big Sur and Monterey, it's considered one of the most beautiful drives in the world. Straight out of a fairy tale, which European country is home to the castle that inspired Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle? Dreamy reveal. It's Germany, home to the magical Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein Castle is located in Bavaria, Germany, near the town of Füssen. Built by King Ludwig II in the 19th century, this fairy tale castle served as inspiration for Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle and attracts over 1.3 million visitors annually, with its romantic architecture and stunning alpine setting. Ready for some shopping history? Which famous market in Istanbul is one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world? Market mystery solved. The answer is the Grand Bazaar, a maze of treasures. The Grand Bazaar, Kapalı Çarşı, in Istanbul is one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world, dating back to 1461. With 4,000 shops across 61 covered streets, it attracts between 250,000 and 400,000 visitors daily, offering everything from carpets and jewelry to spices and traditional Turkish crafts. Waterfall lovers, this one's for you. Which South American country is home to the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall? Nature's giant revealed. It's Venezuela, home to the breathtaking Angel Falls. Angel Falls in Venezuela is the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall, plunging 979 meters, 3,212 feet, from the Auyan Tepuy mountain. Named after American aviator Jimmy Angel, who flew over it in 1933. The falls are located in Canaima National Park and are known locally as Karapakupai Maru. Step by step to history. Where would you find the famous Spanish Steps, a monumental stairway with 135 steps? Stairway unlocked. The answer is Rome, Italy, home of the Spanish Steps. The Spanish Steps, Scalinata di Trinità dei Monti, are located in Rome, Italy, connecting the Piazza di Spagna at the base with the Trinità dei Monti church at the top. Built between 1723 to 1725. The 135 steps have become one of Rome's most popular gathering places and tourist attractions. Island hunters, here's a big one. Which Asian country is the world's largest archipelago, with over 17,000 islands? Archipelago reveal. The answer is Indonesia, a land of endless islands. Indonesia is the world's largest archipelago, consisting of over 17,500 islands stretching across more than 5,000 kilometers. Only about 6,000 of these islands are inhabited. The country spans 3 time zones and is home to diverse cultures, languages, and some of the world's most biodiverse ecosystems. Pilgrimage Challenge. What's the name of the famous route in Spain that ends at the cathedral in Santiago de Compostela? Pilgrim's Path revealed. It's the Camino de Santiago, a journey walked for centuries. The Camino de Santiago, also known as the Way of St. James, is a network of pilgrimage routes leading to Santiago de Compostela in northwestern Spain. Dating back over 1,000 years, pilgrims from around the world walk these ancient paths, with the most popular route being the 800-kilometer Camino Francés. Back to the deserts. Which African countries are home to the world's largest hot desert? Desert fact unlocked. The answer is Egypt, Libya, and Algeria, all part of the mighty Sahara. The Sahara Desert, the world's largest hot desert, spans across multiple North African countries, including Egypt, Libya, and Algeria, as well as Morocco, Tunisia, Mauritania, Mali, Niger, Chad, and Sudan, covering approximately 9 million square kilometers. It's roughly the size of the United States. Let's talk music. Which Caribbean island nation is the birthplace of reggae? Rhythm revealed. The answer is Jamaica, home of reggae legends. Jamaica is widely recognized as the birthplace of reggae music, which emerged in the late 1960s. The genre was popularized globally by iconic Jamaican musicians like Bob Marley, and reggae music became deeply intertwined with Jamaican culture, Rastafarian beliefs, and the island's social and political movements. Here's a landlocked riddle. Which tiny European country is completely surrounded by Italy? Borders revealed. The answer is Vatican City, a country within Rome itself. Vatican City is an independent city-state, entirely surrounded by Rome, Italy. While San Marino is also landlocked within Italy, it's not completely encircled by Italy alone. It borders multiple Italian regions. Monaco borders both France and the Mediterranean Sea, and Liechtenstein is located between Switzerland and Austria. Waterfall time again. Which of these famous waterfalls is not located in South America? Trick question solved. It's Victoria Falls, on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe in Africa. Victoria Falls is located on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe in Africa. The other options are all in South America. Angel Falls, Venezuela, is the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall. Iguazu Falls spans the border of Argentina and Brazil, and Cayatur Falls is in Guyana. Sometimes discoveries come by accident. Which famous tourist spot was found when a farmer was searching for a lost pig? Unexpected treasure. The answer is Waitomo glowworm caves in New Zealand. In 1887, local Maori chief Tane Tenoro and English surveyor Fred Mace discovered the Waitomo caves in New Zealand when searching for a lost pig. They built a raft and floated into the cave, discovering the mesmerizing glowworms that have since made the caves a major tourist attraction. Continental question. Which is the only continent that stretches across all 4 hemispheres: north, south, east, and west? Geography revealed. It's Africa, a continent crossing every hemisphere. Africa is the only continent that extends into all 4 hemispheres. It crosses both the equator, dividing north and south, and the prime meridian, dividing east and west. Countries like Ghana, which sits on the prime meridian, and equatorial nations like Kenya exemplify this unique geographical position. Final challenge. Which island nation has the highest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites per square mile? World Heritage revealed. The answer is Malta, tiny but packed with history. Despite its tiny size, just 122 square miles, Malta has 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites: the city of Valletta, the megalithic temples, and the Haile Souflieni Hypogeum. This gives Malta the highest density of UNESCO sites relative to its area of any country in the world, making it a remarkably concentrated cultural destination. That's the end of our very first Scenic Hunter Travel Quiz Series episode. How many did you get right out of 25? Drop your score in the comments. We'd love to see how far your travel knowledge goes. If you enjoyed this adventure, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next quiz in our series. More exciting journeys and tricky questions are on the way. Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming. And we'll see you in the next travel challenge with Scenic Hunter.